Good morning, dear students. Welcome you all to our grammar class. Today, let us study Grammar Way, Lesson 17, Subject Verb Agreement, page number 70. So, all of you take your grammar text. Take page number 70, Lesson 17, Subject Verb Agreement. So, what is a subject? So last class we studied subject and predicate. So what is a subject? A subject is that part of a sentence that tells us what the sentence is about. It is a noun or a pronoun. For example, Amit is a good boy. Amit is a good boy. So here in this sentence, can you tell me which is the subject? Amit is a good boy. Amit, subject. Okay, so the sentence tells something about the boy Amit. So Amit is the subject of the sentence. So this is the verb. Okay, this is the verb. So there is an agreement between the subject and verb. What is that agreement? That is what we are going to study today. Agreement, ഒരു ധാരണ, സബ്ജക്റ്റും വെർബുമായിട്ട് ഒരു ധാരണയുണ്ട്. അതെന്താണെന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദി സബ്ജക്റ്റ് വെർബ് എഗ്രിമെൻറ്റ്? ഓക്കെ, സോ every sentence has a subject and a verb. So as you all know, every sentence has a subject and a verb which must be in agreement, and these subject and verb must be in agreement. So what is that agreement? So here you can see two rules are given here. The subject and the verb must agree in number. Number means singular, plural. That is, if the subject is singular, the verb is singular. Subject is singular, the verb must be in singular form. If the subject is plural, the verb is also what? Plural. In case of you, we use plural verb. So we always use plural verb with the pronoun you. Okay, so that is the agreement between subject and verb. A singular singular subject must take a singular verb, and a plural subject must take a plural verb. That is the agreement. Singular subject. If the subject is singular, it must take a singular verb. Subject singular ആണെങ്കിൽ verbum singular ആവണം. If the subject is plural, the verb must be in plural form. Subject plural ആണെങ്കിൽ verb also should be in plural form. That is the agreement. Okay. Now I'll show you some example. So look at here. My mother works at a clinic. My mother works at a clinic. So in this sentence, what is the subject? My mother is the subject. Verb, works. Okay. So my mother, we all know it is singular. It is a singular subject. Only one mother. So singular subject. And we studied a rule. According to that rule, if the subject is singular, the verb must be in singular form. Okay, so here the subject is singular. So works, works, works is a verb. It is also singular in form. S form, S വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും എന്താണ് singular. Do, does form of the verb. Okay, do for plural and ഡസ് ഫോർ സിംഗുലർ. എസ് വന്നാൽ അത് സിംഗുലർ ആണ്. വർക്കാണെങ്കിൽ അത് പ്ലൂറലാണ്. ഡു ഫോമാണ് അതിനകത്ത്. Okay, so my mother works at a clinic. So work is singular verb because my mother is a singular subject. Okay, now I'll show you another example. Look at here. The dog barks. The dogs bark. So look at here in the first sentence, the subject is the dog. We can see only one dog here. So it is singular subject. But here we can see two dogs, isn't it? The dogs, plural. Here the verb S form, does form, singular. Here do form, bark, plural. So always keep in mind what does singular. Verbinde does form S vannal singular and do vannal plural. ഓക്കെ, സാധാരണ നമ്മൾ എസ് വരുമ്പോൾ പ്ലൂറലാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഡു ഡസിൽ അങ്ങനെയല്ല. എസ് ഫോം ഈസ് സിംഗുലർ, ദെൻ ഡു ഫോം ദറ്റ് ഇസ് സെയിം ഫോം ഇസ് പ്ലൂറൽ. Okay, the dog barks. The dog singular, so we should take the singular verb barks. Whereas here in the second sentence, the dogs plural, so we took what? Bark, plural verb. So that is the agreement. So here, next is using the verb be with different subjects. Okay, so I think all of you understood what is subject verb agreement. What is that subject verb agreement? If the singular subject must take a singular verb and a plural subject must take a plural verb. Now using the verb be with different subjects. Next topic is how can we use be forms with different subjects, with singular subjects and plural subjects. How can we use be? Be forms teacher പഠിപ്പിച്ചതാണ്. I don't know whether you remember be form am, is, are. For present tense. Present tense be forms am, is, are. Past tense be forms was, were. Was and were for indicating past tense. Okay, for present tense am, is, are. So be forms am, is, are, was, were. Am, is, are for present tense, was, were for past tense. Be form. So how can we use all these auxiliary verbs, be forms verbs with different subjects, with singular subjects and plural subjects? So with I we use am for the present tense and was for the present tense, past tense. Okay, so when the subject is I, what we have to use am. If the sentence is in present tense, we have to use what? Am. If the sentence is in past tense, we have to use was. I was, I am. Okay, then that is the first rule. Then he, she, it. Along with he, she, it, that is singular subject, singular nouns and singular subject, we use is for present tense and was for past tense. Was on a past tense. So if the subjects are he, she, it, we use is or was according to the tense. For present tense we use is and past tense we use was. Okay, then with you, we, you, they and plural nouns, we use are for the present tense and were for the past tense. Next is we, you, they. You, if you is singular or plural, whatever it is, we use only are or were with you. We plural ആണ്, so we take what? Are or were. They also are or were according to the tense of the sentence. Okay, that is the rules for using be with different subjects. We use am with I. Am and was with I. And he, she, it is or was. And we, you, they, what are or were. Okay, so first one, I with I. Am or was. Okay, second, he, she, it. He, she, it വരുമ്പോൾ is or was. Then we, you, they. Plural nouns and pronouns, subjects. Okay, we use are or were. Are or were. Okay, so here you have plenty of examples here. Look at here, read these sentences. I am going, I was going. And along with I, we use am or was. Then he is, he was. She is, she was. It is, it was. Meena is, Meena was. We are, we were, you are. You were, they are, they were. The men plural. So are. The sentence is in present tense, we use are. If it is in past tense, we use were. Okay. Now another auxiliary verbs using has and have with different subjects. Has, have. Has, singular. With singular subjects, with singular nouns and pronouns, we use has. Singular ആണെങ്കിൽ ഏകവചനമാണെങ്കിൽ we use has. Then have, where can we use have? With plural subjects, plural nouns and pronouns, we use have. Then along with I and you, we always use have. You has, I has ഒന്നും പറയാറില്ല. Okay, I have, you have. With I, we always use have. Then here, I have a book. We have a book. You have a book. They have a book. The girls, plural, so have. He, singular, so has. She, singular, so has. It, singular, so has. Hari, singular, has. So with singular nouns and pronouns, with singular subject, we use has. Then we all know I is a singular pronoun. Even then it is an exception. Okay, I-യുടെ കൂടെ singular ആണെങ്കിലും we use only have. Then with plural subjects, with plural nouns and pronouns, we use have. That is with we, they, you, etc. we use have. Then plural subjects also. Then some other points to remember. If the subject has two nouns or pronouns joined by and, we use a plural verb. Look at here, Neha and Hema. Here we can see plural subjects. Two persons are there, isn't it? Neha and Hema. So it is plural. So two subjects, two nouns are joined by and. Two nouns are joined by and. In such cases, we use what plural verb? Are or were. Okay, so with subjects, with two nouns what joined by and, we use a plural verb. രണ്ട് നൗൺസ് ആൻഡ് വെച്ച് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ പ്ലൂറൽ വേർബേ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുള്ളൂ. Okay, then second, the cat and the dog are here. Subjects, two subjects are joined by the conjunction and connective and. The cat and the dog are sleeping on the carpet. So that is the first rule. If the subject has about two nouns or pronouns joined by and, we use a plural verb. Then collective nounൻ്റെ കൂടെ we always use what singular noun, singular ആണ്. The gang of thieves collective gang, so was singular. Then a herd of cattle also has, because it is collective noun. So with collective noun we always use singular verb. Okay, then a phrase that comes between the noun and the verb does not make a difference to the agreement between the subject and the verb. Okay, we should only consider the number of the noun and the verb. That is, if the subject is a phrase means a group of words. സാധാരണ നമ്മൾ സബ്ജക്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഒരു പേരോ രണ്ട് പേരോ. ബട്ട് ഇഫ് ദ സബ്ജക്റ്റ് ഇസ് എ ഫ്രേസ്, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് എ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഓഫ് വേർഡ്സ്, what verb does not make a difference. That there also we have to follow the same rule. Okay, here look at here, the colors of the flag. Here the subject is the colors of the flag. So it is a phrase because it is a group of words. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഓഫ് വേർഡ്സ് ആണെങ്കിലും the colors plural, so we take plural verb are. The colors of the flag are beautiful. So in this sentence the subject is a phrase, the colors of the flag. So we take verb are. Okay, then the second one, the dog with the red collar is playful. So here the subject is the dog with the red collar. It's a phrase, subject is a phrase, a group of sentence. But the dog, we take the dog, here the dog, so here singular verb, the dog with the red color. So the dog is singular, so we take singular verb is. Then the students of this class are disciplined. So here the subject is the students of this class, but we take students plural, so we take are. The students of this class are disciplined. Then another rule, titles of books and films are singular and take a singular verb. Titles of books and films, we always take singular verb for denoting what are titles of books and films. Gulliver's Travels is a very famous book. Gulliver's Travels എന്ന് കേൾക്കുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ വിചാരിക്കും പ്ലൂറൽ ആണെന്ന്. yes is there, but it is the name of a book. So Gulliver's Travel is, we take singular verb. So Gulliver's Travels is a very famous book. Then Star Wars, The Force Awakens, that is a popular science fiction film. It's the name of a film. The Star Wars, The Force Awakens. So it's the name of a film. So we take singular verb is. Then when we use units of measurement and time such as liter, kilogram, meter, hour, etc., we use a singular verb. So with uncountable nouns ആണ് ഇതെല്ലാം. So we always take singular verb with uncountable nouns, that is liter, kilogram, meter, hour, etc. Okay, 5 liters of petrol, 5 liters വന്നുകൊണ്ട് is. Then 2 kilos is. Then meters is needed. Then 4 hours is a long. So with what measurements and time, we always use what singular verb. Measurement and time, we always use singular form, that is liter, kilometer, meter, hour, etc. we use singular verb. So these are some of the rules that you have to keep it in your mind. Okay, let us revise once again. First rule, if the subject has two nouns joined by and, we take what plural verb. Then second one, collective noun, we take singular noun. Then phrase, if the subject is a phrase, what we have to take the verb according to the number of the subject. Okay, Then next one, title of books, films, we take singular verb. Then measurements and time, we always take singular verb. Okay, these are some of the rules, subject, verb, agreement rules. So go through all these rules before doing the exercise. Okay. Then first exercise, page number 72. So before that, so subject verb agreement. What is a subject verb agreement? A singular subject must take a singular verb, and a plural subject must take a plural verb. So that is the first rule we studied. Then has be forms, armies are, was, where, we use am and was with I. Then he, she, it, was or is. Then we, you, they, we use what, are or where, be forms. Then has, have, with singular we use has. Then with I we use have. Then with plural and we, you, they, etc., we use have. Then with subjects, two nouns, pronouns joined by and, we use plural. Then second one, collective noun, we use singular. Then phrase according to the number of the subject. Then title, books, we take singular form. Then measurements, time, measurements, etc., we take singular verb. Okay. So let us do the exercise. Underline the subject and circle the verbs in these sentences. The easy one. Okay. First one, I have 2 meters of. So what you have to do is underline the subject. Subject underline cheyana, verb circle cheyana. I have 2 meters of rope with me. Isn't it? It's rope with me. I underline. I is the subject. Have is the verb. Then the man with the big dog is hurrying along. So the man with the big dog is the subject. So phrase. The man with a big dog, phrase. That is why is. The man with the big dog. But the subject is telling about a dog, singular dog. So is. Then so circle verb. അയ്യോ ഞാൻ സർക്കിൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. Okay. Okay. Circle this. Then the teachers of the school subject are circle ചെയ്യുക. Okay. Then the crew of the ship is ready to sail. The crew of the ship, crew collective noun ആണ്. So is. Then you are going to win this quiz. You subject are verb. She is making a beautiful dress. She subject. So she subject is verb. Okay. ഞാൻ അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്താൽ കാണാൻ പറ്റില്ല. Then next one, fill in the blanks with is, am, are, was or were. Okay. So the girls who are dancing dash well trained. So the girls plural ആണ്. So here we use what are. Then the yesterday എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ past ആണ്. Yesterday I. So with I, if the sentence is in past tense, we take what was. Yesterday I was painting the walls when Akshit called. Then 50 rupees dash enough money for you. 50 rupees is enough. 50 rupees is enough for you. Okay. Then I dash angry with you, but now I dash not. I dash angry with you. I was angry with you. ദേഷ്യം ആയിരുന്നു ഇന്നലെ. But now I am not. Present tense. Then 3 minutes time measurement, and 3 minutes is all the time you will get. 3 minutes is. Then yesterday you dash with this gift. Yesterday ഇന്നലെ. So past. With you we use yesterday you were happy. The pride of lions collective noun. So is roaming in search of prey. Then Komal and Parul dash watching over the baby. Komal and Parul are. Okay, plural, two subjects. Join with and, we take plural verb. Then fill in the blanks with has or have. One has been done for you. So with singular we use has, plural have, I have. Okay. Then look at here, the sky dash become cloudy. The sky singular. Oh, it is sky. So has. The birds dash eaten the grains and flown away. Birds plural. So have. The ant dash carried away a grain of sugar. The ant singular. So has. We dash water the plant. We have plural. Then the washerman singular, has taken my clothes for washing. Then Hansel and Gretel dash always been one of my favorite stories. So this is the name of a story. So singular has. Then the kittens played with the wool and dash gone to sleep. And have, kittens plural. Okay. So have gone to sleep now. Now underline the correct form of the verb in brackets to complete each sentences. Okay, so some two verbs are given in the bracket. We have to take the correct one. First one, Payal dash gracefully. Payal singular. So we take what? Payal dances gracefully. The elephants plural. So we take do form, same form. So walk in a big herd. They always dash during recess. Recess means break, interval. So they always play. They plural. So we take do form, play. Then those scissors plural are very sharp. That tall man standing on the steps. That tall man, it is about a person. So is my father. Then the election news. News always takes singular. The election news is being broadcast. Okay, the spectators sometimes, spectators എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ audience, കാണികൾ. The spectators sometimes jump on the tracks and upset the runners. Then our yoga teacher dash gracefully to do the asanas. Our yoga teacher singular, so S form, stretches. Okay, stretches. So these are the answers. Then write it correctly in your grammar book. This is the answer key. I can use this answer key for writing the answer. Okay. So learn all the rules, subject verb agreement. After that, start doing the exercise. Then after that, next page number 74, review 2 is given. Okay, that also you have to complete. I'll give the answer. Okay, I have written all the answers here in this page. Fill in the blanks with correct simple past tense form. So verbs are given in the bracket. We have to write the simple past tense, second form of the verb, simple past. Catch, caught, bring, brought. Okay, weep, wept, hand, handed. ഈ ബ്രാക്കറ്റിൽ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാത്തിൻ്റെയും സിമ്പിൾ പാസ്റ്റ് ഫോം എഴുതണം. Okay, then Sarah and Kaira sing, sang. Okay, dance, danced. Then swim, swam. Then pitch, pitched. Collect, collected. Next is fill in the blanks with correct simple future tense. Simple future tense. Will or shall plus V1 form of the verb ആണ് future tense. Simple future. So will bake. After Seema reaches home, her mother will bake. Then the dog will bark if a thief breaks in. Then they will celebrate their anniversary next week. Then I shall make all the arrangements for the party. Along with I and we sometimes use that is a rule, shall. We shall travel to New York soon. Then fill in the blanks with models from the some model verbs or model auxiliaries are given in the bracket. We have to select the correct one. The fish dash breathe in this polluted water and died. The fish could not. Okay, you must make a habit to be punctual. Then you might still catch the bus if you are lucky. Then Bina can bring your brother home from school. Okay, just speak to her. Then people should not throw waste all over the place and use a dustbin instead. Okay, so write everything neatly, don't make any mistake. And that's all for today. Thank you, have a nice day.